What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing tonight's game between the Chicago Bulls and Oklahoma City Thunder. And of course, if you watch any video like this in the past, you know that this is my Bulls report. Now, the Bulls are coming off of a road loss versus the Washington Wizards, and not having DeRozan definitely showed its ugly head in that game. Also, just not having enough down the stretch and able to pull away in a win. So they're back at home and going up against a team in the Oklahoma City Thunder who does have arguably one of the better players of this NBA season in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, along with Josh Giddey, to go with a host of other young, promising talents that they do have. But again, the Bulls do have all-stars like Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine to go with Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Ayo Dosunmu, Alex Caruso, and of course the host of other role players. Now the Bulls were without, again, DeMar DeRozan for another game, and Javonte Green. I believe he is coming up on a procedure or surgery really soon, so I figure he'll be missing an extended period of time himself. So watching tonight's matchup, and of course, in my mind, I'm saying, okay, this is a way for the Bulls to bounce back. So 3 seconds into the game, you see Ayo Dosunmu get called for a foul, and the Thunder were off to the races. You seen that very, very early. But Alex Caruso did end up getting the first Bulls bucket of the game. You seen Patrick Williams pour in a three early, but Lou Dort was able to get to the rim a lot. You also seen OKC with a lot of offensive rebounds and second chance points early, but Zach LaVine did pour in a three to combat that. You seen Patrick Williams start to push the pace of offense for the Bulls, and that's one thing that I would like to see a lot more of. Instead of when Patrick Williams gets the ball and he looks for an outlet pass, I would like for him to just continue on after grabbing the rebound and push the pace of the offense and get the offense going in a way that he's aggressive. So I did appreciate that. You did see a lot of ball watching by the Bulls, allowing OKC to get cuts, allowing OKC to go backdoor. You saw a slow start by Chicago. The Bulls ended up going down 10 early, but the Bulls did end up being scrappy. Lou Dort again was scoring. You seen SGA start affecting the game. You seen Derrick Jones Jr. start to get his three going, but the Bulls ultimately give up a 30-point quarter to the Oklahoma City Thunder. But they do close out the quarter on a 10-3 run, and OKC was up 33-31 after the first. Now, in the second, you did see the Bulls get the first 5 points. They do go on a 19-3 run from the first to the second. Also, you seen bench points, whether it was Dragic. Kobe White came off the bench tonight and played about as good as you could expect from him. I mean, when the Bulls' offense was lacking, he was the one pouring in points. For some reason, Zach LaVine was not aggressive in the second quarter. It just seemed like he was allowing OKC's defense to affect him a lot more than I expected. I know OKC has wing players and they have pretty good defenders, but it just didn't seem like Zach LaVine was in the flow of the game as much as I would liked early. Now, when you did see the Bulls bench points, OKC threes started to fall a lot. They started to fall a lot. But Patrick Williams, you seen him get to foul line and down. He started squaring up for good jump shots. He did make a bucket. And then Dragic himself got into foul trouble. You seen SGA start to get to his spot. OKC started getting to the rim even more. Now, it was no team rebounding by the Bulls. One thing that sticks out to me and is a glaring hole is when the offenses ran. This is something that I seen during the preseason. That's been a pressing issue ever since the onset of the actual season. The Bulls do not rebound the ball offensively well enough. They have too many guys on the perimeter when shots go up. They need to crash the glass a little more for my liking anyway. They need to do a lot more. They need to do a lot more of that. You've seen the Bulls go on a 3-minute scoring drought, and just the Bulls defense just looked terrible. They gave up 70 points in the half and ended up being down 72-58 to OKC at halftime. Now in the third, you did see Patrick Williams get the first bucket. The Bulls weren't rotating defensively. You also seen them go down as much as 18 to start the third. Patrick Williams did start to show flashes in the third quarter, which I did like. I like when Patrick Williams is aggressive. I feel like his skill set and his offensive game, and as well as he's able to be a two-way player, he can affect the game, and I like when he's aggressive. Now, you did see Vucevic and Zach LaVine do the two-man game, which I said once DeMar DeRozan injury became into play and it was a real thing, Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic should be doing a two-man pick and roll. A two-man pick and roll. That's probably the easiest thing offensively that the Bulls can run. Pick and pop, Vooch can make jump shots. Pick and roll, he can slash, or if Zach LaVine wants to pick and roll, I mean, it's so many different combinations and ways those two can play off of each other, which I think is one of the reasons why the offense becomes stagnant at times. Whether it's both of them out there at the same time or one of them is on the bench. It's like they should be able to play the big man and guard game very well together. I don't like that they don't capitalize on mismatches. Now, you did see the Bulls cut the lead to 9. You seen Kobe White bench. Like I said, Kobe White's impact off the bench was huge. You seen the Bulls start taking advantage of Vucevic in the paint with his matchups because Oklahoma City does not have an actual center. They do not have a center at all. They were predicated on playing small ball this entire game. And the Bulls, I felt like when it was time for them to dump the ball into Vucevic, he would either be double teamed or they would try to strip the ball from him. But they weren't taking advantage of it enough to my liking. You did see the Bulls end up going on a 9-0 run, and they were down as much as 1. The Bulls put up 32 points in the third, but in the fourth, the Bulls came out careless. I mean, a lot of unforced errors, a lot of turnovers, just a lot of bad possessions offensively. And OKC ended up going back up 10 with less than 8 minutes. Again, the Bulls' turnovers were just the story of the fourth quarter. And honestly, tonight wasn't enough. Honestly, it was not enough. The Bulls ended up losing tonight's matchup 124-110 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are now 19-24 on the season. The Bulls, allowed a lot of inside baskets, whether it was guys getting to the rim or guys slashing, guys cutting. The 3-point shots were falling for the Thunder. And this is a team that played a back-to-back versus Philadelphia last night. So to see them go up against the Bulls and do this, it just speaks volumes to the talent that they have on the floor. I believe that the Bulls have a lot of pressing issues. And seeing just overall what happened in this game, it just lets me know that they are far ways away from actually competing with better teams. Now, I'm not going to say that the Thunder is a better team than the Bulls, but tonight they were. They had the talent, and I'm going to read off the full box score. Tonight, you seen not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 Oklahoma City Thunder were in double figures. Josh Giddey was the high man for their team with 25 and 10 with 6 assists. You seen Zach LaVine pour in 25. He did get aggressive in the fourth quarter and started going to the rim to shoot to get his free throws off. He did go 5 of 19 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. You seen Vucevic with 19 points and 11 rebounds, another double-double for him. You seen Patrick Williams with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 threes, 6 of 11 from the field. And like I said, Kobe White, 19 points, 4 big threes, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Good minutes from Derrick Jones Jr. He had 7. Good minutes from Dragic. He did have 9. But again, it just was not enough. Ayo Dosunmu, who was in foul trouble most of the game, only had 2 points, and he missed every shot that he took. He went 0 of 5 from the field and 0 of 1 from 3. The Chicago Bulls do get a chance to bounce back in their next matchup, which is Sunday, before they have a few days off and they travel to Paris to play the Detroit Pistons. So before that, they do play the Golden State Warriors. It's an early Sunday afternoon game. And of course, going up against the Warriors is definitely no easy feat. They have guys like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, of course, Draymond Green, and a host of other players. So the Bulls are definitely going to have to come out, be ready to play, be ready to affect the game early, and just be ready to go up against one of the upper echelon teams, not only of the Western Conference, but of the NBA. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Bulls fans, Oklahoma City Thunder fans, or if you're just an NBA fan who's first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.